welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan. I'm playing another Magic Origins sealed. And the last week was an interesting anomaly. Though my match record is, strictly speaking, 13-2 in these seals. So I feel some hope. And here we go. There's a Castellan and a Thunderbird. Show me the rarities. Nissa! And Demonic Pact. Okay, if this was a new player thing, I would have tried to make that work. Knight of the White Orchid, Missio Meddler. Pia and Kira Nalar is a major bomb, of course. Tragic Arrogance as well. Maybe I can build white-red this time. One of the best color combinations. Okay, let's look at the colors. Enshrouding Mist, Enshrouding Mist, Might Elite, Swift, a Free Blade, Knight. I don't know about Auramancer. And the Sentinel. Okay, I think I'm playing white. What about blue then? That's fairly solid. Walls. Deadbridge, Husks. Wow, lots of crap. 2 weights to go with my Auramancer. Demonic Pact. I have to look at it. Necromantics, 2 Unholy Hungers. That looks fairly strong. Insight is barely playable. Bully. Wow, this is looking aggressive. Interesting. Nissa. I will have to make some interesting choices here. Invocation and the Spider. Foundry is going to get played, Majoring Network not. But very interesting. Vial. I don't think I need to play a Gold Forge Sentinel here. Okay, we're not playing blue. But now this is, here we have some interesting choices. Okay, our biggest bombs are Tragic Arrogance, but what about Nissa? Okay, red looks super solid. We had a Free Blade. Can we really leave Nissa on the sideline? We have the Sky Snare Spider, Invocation. Okay, I don't think we're playing black here. Sorry about that. But I am tempted. But I think we're playing red here. Is Nissa better than Tragic Arrogance? Looking at the pick orders from Frank Karsten, Tragic Arrogance is better than Nissa. We have Sentinel. Let's look at white-red here. Okay, cut out crap. 17 creatures. 2. These are some good cards. I don't think we're gonna use the Auramancer. I don't think we're gonna play the Battle Priest. I think the Rambler is better in sealed than the Battle Priest. And I would be happy to play it over, for example, Act of Treason. Am I leaving something good on the sidelines? You could question the Cobble Brutes. Do I think they will do work here? And Thralling Victor as well doesn't look super solid. We are a little enticed to play artifacts because of this card. But we don't really have any artifacts. We have the Guardians in the sideboard. I don't think we can play Warhorn. We have Battle Priest in the sideboard. I think this deck is good enough. Do we really become better? What about white-green then? How strong is this red deck? If we play white-green, we get the Sentinel. Okay, looking at the red deck, we have 2 removal spells, 1 giant bomb. I want to look at the white-green deck. Remember the curve of the red deck. The white-green deck gets acceleration, Nissa. Oh. This looks really strong actually. We have the removal. We have the Sky Snare Spider. The invocation. Some acceleration to get to the 6 drops. But we're just dead to flyers, or we'll eat them with Wild Instincts. We have the same number of removal as we had in the other deck. I think this is a stronger deck. Though I'm not sure, it's pretty close. What's the second best card in red? It's Fiery Impulse. I think Sky Snare Spider is... Is that a reason really? Well, I get the Castran as well. I feel more comfortable playing a deck like this. I don't think I have a problem with early defense. I want to play this. Does it have too much fluff? 2-inch Runaway's Mighty Leap I'm a bit suspicious about. But I don't really have anything good to play instead of it. And I need to practice with the combo tricks more. Of course the Councils, Pia and Kira Nalar. God, black is good too. Okay. I'll go white-red against flyers. But this will be my main deck. Do I want to play 18 lands? I think I do actually. And then I can cut the mighty leap. 9-8. Looks amazing actually. It would be a little hard to play the knight. And the double green cards come this late. And I get double green from Leaf Gilder and Nissa. So I think I'm gonna exchange like this. Because of the knight. 14 creatures. This is 41. Oh, I have 19. 3, 6, 9 forests, 1 foundry. I want 8 forests, a foundry, and 9 plains. So I added the wrong land. Because this is 8 plains. So we're adding a plains. Why does it go to 19? Why can't I count? Oh, now we are correct. 8 forests, 9 plains, a foundry of the councils. Swift Reckoning, Wild Instincts for removal. And some pretty strong cards, but giving up on the 2 drops. But on the other hand, I don't have to play Cobble Brutes. I think this is my strongest deck. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, double check for really stupid mistake. I think Orchard Spirit is much worse in this format than it usually is. But I think it's better in Seal than in Draft. So I'm going to keep it in there. Of course, Sentinel and Sky Snare Spider just win games. And we have this fantastic finisher as well. So I think we're all set. Let's play it like this.
Börjar också en av världens största mordutredningar. Men den här gången handlar det inte om att hitta mördaren.
Nei, det som viktig mulige medvirkere, og han har jo selv I avhør og I dette såkalte manifestet snakket om 2 andre celler I Norge. Så det særlig det vår etterforskning har gått mot da, og så langt I etterforskningen så tyder ikke noe på at han hadde noen medvirkere med seg.
Ni har aldrig tidigare utrett ett sånt här omfattande brott. Har ni fått hjälp och erfarenhet någon annanstans ifrån?
Altså, vi fikk ganske tidlig bistand fra Metropolitan Police I London, og også fra FBI fra USA som kom hit, og som ga oss noen råd om en slik omfattende etterforskning. Og et av de rådene var at gjør som dere pleier, bruk den ekspertisen dere har. Og det har vi da også gjort.
Ni har gärningsmannen, han har erkänt, men ändå måste ni utreda varje mord för sig.
I denne saken så hensyn til det fornærmede særlig viktig. At hver enkelt fornærmet og hver enkelt pårørende får vite mest mulig om det som har skjedd. Nå er det klart at på ute, hvor det var da 69 drepte totalt, så går det ikke an på samme måte som et enkeltdrap ellers. Dette var på en øy, ting skjedde i strandkanten, det var mye vann, altså slike ting som vi må ta hensyn til. Men når det er sagt, så prøver vi så langt råd er å foreta en vanlig kriminalteknisk undersøkelse. Og så vet vi at denne saken vil bli gjennomgått historisk sett, også gjennomgått av konspirasjonsteoretikere i ettertid. Slik at vi arbeider også med det for øye at vi må være veldig grundige i det arbeidet vi gjør, selv om vi har det utgangspunktet vi har.
Hei.
Da ser dere inn i avhørsrommet, og har da et speil, så de ser ikke oss, men vi ser dem.
Det är så här inne som ni förhör i Breivik?
Ja. Og da sitter det da siktede, og så sitter det en etterforsker som avhører, og så sitter siktedes advokat der. Og så sitter vi her og følger avhøret, flere teknikere og flere etterforskere, så vi er vel en sånn rundt 7-8.
Oh my god, we have missed something here. I paused so I can avoid... I don't know how much we missed. I paused so we can avoid empty spaces, but now I forgot to turn it on. So I don't know how much we missed. We're at 16 minutes. Okay, I ended the first duel on 1 life. He started with Gideon and a Troll. He had suppression bombs, he's white-green. And we won with 1 life left by Tragic Arrogance and finishing him with Nissa. So let's play the second duel. If I missed the whole first duel, I beg for forgiveness. But I have to pause, otherwise you get these big empty spaces. And I should remember to put things on. Okay, what do we have here? Almost nothing, but it's he mulligans to 6 as well. So I will keep this, and I can draw 2 cards, so I'm drawing into something useful. I'm sure. And he has a turn 1 Gideon again. That's pretty impressive. There's my Sentinel. But I can now kill Gideon with Swift Reckoning. That's pretty good. Let's double check here. Indestructible costs 3. Swift Reckoning kills a tapped creature, so die, Gideon. And what new devilry can you present? A Stalwart Avon. I don't fear that too much. And I play Citadel Castellan. That's pretty neat. And now I can Alchemist Vial so he can't be blocked. I can also use Wild Instincts, but that could go wrong. So I'm gonna Vial. And then target creature can't attack or block. And get my Renowned. Hope I don't run into Flare. Yes! No land drop for next turn. But now I have 4/5 Vigilance dude on the table. And he just gives up. That was a bit premature in my opinion. But I got a win. And let's move on to match 2. His deck looked super good in the first duel. Okay, we got the dropper. It's time for turn 2. KVSK, Uberidin and Omokrias, all 1. So I'm playing one of those. But I will crush them with my sweet little kids deck. Yeah! That's what I'm gonna do. Uberedin sounded more fun. I would like to play first. This looks pretty good, unless he plays a good 2-drop. Keep it. And I think Castellan over Nissa, right? Of course. Or even if he plays a good 2-drop, Castellan will take care of it. Topan Freeblade, one time. No Topan Freeblade. So unless I've seen the flare, I'm just gonna run into it. Okay, plan A is to use Enshrouding Mist to make sure that I get through here. Oh, that guy. 1-3. So this might cost me Nissa. But I can kill him with... But I really don't want him to get renowned. And I don't find the land. What if I asked Force Mage and then block with the Force Mage? So my line is either Freeblade, doesn't do much. Yeah, I think it's just Force Mage, get Castellan. Oh, he has Vigilance, of course, so this is the good play. And swing with a 4-5. For that sweet renown. But I did miss my land drop. So I definitely want to play Nissa next turn. Here comes the Death Touch guy. And it would be sweet to kill him, of course. Wild Instincts even. No, I think I need that land. I think I'm going to get that land. And that's what I'm gonna do. Attack. Use Enshrouding Mist to get rid of that. But then I don't have play. So I think it's Nissa. And stay back for this turn. And this force will be crucial then. Of course I can do Wild Instincts. And if I find the land I can do Wild Instincts and Shrouding Mist next turn. So what if he attacks with the Disciple? Then I'm just gonna let him. And then I'm gonna Reckoning it. He has a pretty sweet play here with Wild Instincts on my Wardens. Tragic Arrogance, but that really benefits me, doesn't it? Oh, it never does. Oh, he chooses the creature, of course. So I get to keep the Force Mage. So he has Tragic Arrogance. But 2 can play that game. He gets Renowned. Yeah, that was a pretty devastating hit. But now I can Swift Reckoning him. Hit him with this guy. And play the Freeblade. And then I have Wild Instincts to take care of anything next turn. Or at least anything huge. Cleric of the Four Order. He has plenty of combat tricks here, but do I just attack an Enshrouding Mist? Is it too dangerous to use the instinct? Well, if he uses Enshrouding Mist, I'm better off using Enshrouding Mist. So I think I'm just gonna swing and use Enshrouding Mist. Question is then, do I save the Force Mage? And I think I do. Because he can now flare at the end of turn, otherwise. But now if he flares, he just 1-for-1s my Enshrouding Mist. But he doesn't. Okay, he can still flare. And I will just sacrifice. Yeah, he had flare. So I sacrifice. I'm getting renowned here, so I'm just sacrificing this guy. And then I can Wild Instincts his big play next turn and keep beating down. But my hand is not really great. It's just combat tricks and stuff. The Wild Instincts is removal, isn't it? I know, please. Oh god. Yeah, I can still Wild Instincts that next turn. But him getting the extra 2/2 is of course irritating. Valor. Just gonna take that. Then I Wild Instincts it. Or do I attack Enshrouding Mist? And then play Elvish Warden? That's more interesting, isn't it? Because he might as well block with the 2/2 Knight. Right, and if he has Enshrouding Mist too, it doesn't matter. Then we both trade again. And then I'm setting up the invocation. Or something. Yeah, there it is. Making him a 6/6 and the Elvish Visionary 4/4. But it still means if he plays a creature with 4 power here, he will be able to block profitably the Free Blade. That's a problem. And now I'm gonna block it, of course. I get rid of it. Now I really need another creature. But I think I do Wild Instinct here. But it really doesn't get me anywhere, does it? And Yoraga Invocation will just be... But I'm waiting for my bombs. Oh, 2 of my bombs are dead. Empath is pretty neat here. Wow, 2 white-green mirrors in a row. Auramancer for Knightly Valor. Pretty sweet. And of course the Auramancer will be the target of the Knightly Valor. But it can't cast them both next turn. So he plays them and then I kill his stuff with Yuragi Invocation. So this should work. But then my only hope is that he's stuck without a target for the Knightly Valor. And now I don't get rid of the Empath. So that didn't work at all. And that guy is of course a decent target for Knightly Valor. He will die though, but... It's gonna be a lot of pain. I'm gonna play the Griffin and next turn it's Invocation. I wish I could like stop an attack on the ground. Will Invocation be enough here? Will it win me the game or not? He puts it on the flyer, of course. Do I now have to jump block the 2/2s? They're doing 4. I'm doing a ton. Oh, they're doing 8, 9. So I'll be at 3. So how much jump blocking do I need to do? He will still have his Vigilance Knight. I will be at 3 and everybody will be dead. No, my Griffin will... Oh, it will kill... No, he can't block it with... Okay, I attack with a 4/4 Elvish Visionary. He has to block it. I kill the Charging Griffin. He still has his Vigilance guy. But now I have to block. And if he has any combat trick, it will be a super big blowout. But I think that's my only line to victory. So I jump block these two. I don't get to 3 then. So then I have time to recover. And then I invocate. Kill the Griffin. Oh, that done. It doesn't have to block with everything, so... Yeah, misread the card. So I played that wrong, and now I'm paying the consequence. Yeah, that was the first time I ever played that, actually. This is not what I wanted. But maybe I can draw into Sentinel. I draw into Sky Snare Spider, which is hopefully good enough. It's 6 mana. That's 6 mana. Okay, I hope he doesn't have anything now. I feel very brittle. Naturalists, that's not any problem. Okay, I have to block here. I hope he just screwed up. But he didn't. So he lives. And now I'm screwed. Mighty leap. Tell me how you would have played that Uraga invocation thing. I think the red-white deck would have big problems with these huge guys. Well, that's something. But now I'm just wasting time and I am behind. Sentinel of the Eternal Watch still saves me though. So I block like that and like that. And that's not what I wanted. I don't think I can switch to red-white here. I think that deck would be far weaker. We saw Valor, and we know he has an Oromancer. So the question is if we bring in the Caterpillars. But over what? He got me with Tragic Arrogance. That's why we lost. I don't think we need to dilute the deck. Or do we? It is Enshrouding Mist that would leave us. But it felt super useful here. Sideboard out Invocation. Yeah, Valor isn't a... I need another target, I think, for the Caterpillar. The white-green mirror. This is discouraging. So if I find the green mana, this is great. It is really borderline. But it is a quick hand. I'm gonna keep it. Those are famous last words. Please draw a forest. I'm not gonna play the knight if I don't draw the forest. Don't draw the forest. I'm gonna keep the knight in my hand for 2 turns just to get the value. I don't think the knight has a good chance of getting through. There's a clerk of the forward order. Forest now would be fantastic. Plains. I'm not gonna play it. So I can get the value of the cleric, of the knight. Next turn. Whoa. Luckily I can block that guy. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna be able to block that guy. I'm gonna die when I try. Okay. So I get this plane. And I get another plane. So I can actually kill him with Enshrouding Mist, but that's never gonna work. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna block and use Enshrouding Mist and hope for the best. And if he flares me, I can still kill the Valeron with Swift Reckoning. But I am now scared. Misplaying the invocation was pretty bad. Read the card. Read the freaking card. That's me talking to myself. Okay, I'm gonna block the Valoran Wardens, use the Enshrouding Mist, get flared. but he's not gonna get renown. And Enshrouding Mist in response to Wild Instincts feel pretty strong. Here they come. And he has like all the combat tricks in the book. But he doesn't attack. And I get to play another planes. I don't attack either. Would love some green. Stupid knight. Okay, green. No green, but the Charging Griffin. Who can then still block the Valor Wardens. Rogue's Passage. That's not what I wanted to see. Ouch. So he gets the card. But then I kill it. And actually green mana now would be fantastic. But I don't find it. I think the knight can hold the ground, so I have to start beating down. But he can just make it renown, right? Or he can just use the Rogue's Passage. But I have to do something. And using Rogue's Passage every turn will slow down his mana development a ton. Knight of the White Orchid doing work! Please use the Rogue's Passage. How much is it? 4. So what's my first play if I get the green? I think it's Leaf Childer. Just to be able to play more green stuff next turn. This is rough. 2 white-green mirrors. What's the odds? Turns out white-green is pretty good. He's using it. Please give me green. Okay, it's time to get green. I've drawn 14 cards without finding one of my 8 forests, but my odds are still less than 1/3. Wow. Did I board out my forests? So we are pretty much in the same spot here. Still very, very vulnerable to flare. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked there. But if he has the flare, I think I'm just gonna die. Okay, now he's doing it again. No, oh my god. Patron. Well, this is the turn to draw the green mana so I can first strike him to death. And now I can't kill him because he's a 5/4. So I'm just gonna have to take 5. This doesn't work. And when I try to go for the Wild Instincts, he's just gonna... My god! Okay, I'm gonna have to double block the ground guy to kill him. Use the enshrouding mist, take 6. And then Wild Instincts my way out of it. Of course, that implies that he doesn't have a combat trick, which of course he does. Yeah, but this is what happens sometimes. You just don't find your second color. And I read a great article by Travis Wu back in the M15 release and about sealed and about how you really never should mulligan. That of course doesn't apply as much to this format, but I think still it's right to keep a hand like that. And we are just seeing results-oriented thinking here because it's extremely unlikely that I can't find green at this point. Force Mage, yay! Hitting that guy, so now we can do 9. I'm still gonna double block the knight. I have to get rid of something. Taking 8, so if he has any combat trick, he just wins. And then, oh, now both of them live. No, Griffin still dies. Now I'm gonna get flared. And he can still make anything unblockable next turn, so. And I'm at 1. So there is no way out of this. I have lost 0-2. And we're ready for the third round. I thought this would go better, and I feel that my deck kind of betrayed me in this match. I did make a mistake in the first duel, but I don't think it was fatal. And I am very disappointed. Oh, and there it is. First strike doesn't apply to Wild Instincts, does it? No, so that doesn't actually work at all. Yeah, I'm just dead. Who am I trying to kid? Okay. That was sad. Off to the last round. Okay, people, it's time for the last match. And if I win, I will be 2-1, and I will be somewhat happy. If I lose, I will be 1-2, and I will be miserable. I want to play Janembas, because he got a bye. Is it fully random, the matching? Well, I can't play Sadiablo, because I already beat him, so I'm gonna play Janembas or Omokrias. We want Janembas because his deck is... It lost, and then he got a bye. The other guy actually managed to get a win in the first round. So he must be the better opponent. I'm just stalling here because I don't want to pause again, because I'm sure I'll forget to put on the recording. Being easily distracted. But let's win this. Let's win this for you. We will do it. It will be great. Here we go. It's Omokrias. And he fought well in the second round as well, so this is the better opponent. I would like to play first. This looks pretty sweet. Vial is of course a very unimportant 2-drop on turn 2, but it gets me closer to my bombs. And I did win the die roll, so I'm happy with that. So we go Vial. Now I have enough mana. Now I really don't want any more mana. But I do want that. So now if he plays a renowned guy, oh, he's red. He might be missing a second color here. But he doesn't play anything. So we oh, another land. Wow. If the Citadel Castellan is killed here, I have a huge problem. But now if he plays a 3-drop, I could just Wild Instincts it and kill it. But he has to play a 3-drop that can block here. And of course the Vial helps. Another land. That's amazing. I think he's missing a color. And you know what helps then? A 4/5. Do I want to let him know that I have this enormous threat? Oh, enormous. 7 lands. But I played it like this to end up in not in situation like he's ending up now. I played 18 lands to get to my lands because then I thought I would win. And this is looking pretty good. Question is, what about Wild Instincts here? I haven't Shrouding Mist to protect my Castellan against anything red. No need to play the Foundry yet. Tragic Arrogance. Okay, I think he will have a problem winning against me. It's my turn 5, yes. He missed the land drop last turn. Comes another red mana. Fire Fiend Elemental really doesn't accomplish anything. So I can just keep beating down. And I'll keep up and Shrouding Mist then and use... Do I use the Foundry? Or is it... Okay, if he's tapped out I can use it. Otherwise he might actually cast Fiery Conclusion here to finish off. I'm just gonna take 3. And then I'm gonna counter his burn spell with a Shrouding Mist. Unless he has another burn spell. He didn't. So I 2-for-1'd him. Wow, I'm not drawing any creatures. But now I have lethal next turn. And now I will use Foundry of the Cancels. I got nothing on Cruel Revival. That will just straight out kill me. So I should make a note of Fiery Impulse because that's a really good card. Necromantic Summons on the Elemental. No, it's Mage Ring Responder. Wow. Okay, I can still win by just making him not be able to block. Right? Alchemist Vial for the win. Mage Ring Responder. That's a pretty decent bomb. So do I board in Caterpillar just to deal with it? Because I have no way of dealing with it. Is that true? I can just... I think I have to bring it in. But Invocations kind of deals with it. I think I can overrun him before he gets to play it. I'm gonna stay brave. I don't know what to cut. Maybe actually cutting the Orchard Spirit for a Caterpillar. That feels wrong, but I will do it to have a way out. He's choosing to play first. Of course, everybody is always choosing to play first. I have one of these questionable hands again, but I have the Vial, I have the Visionary. So I'm going to keep. But it's not a strong hand. And I have to get to 4 mana to really... And Tragic Arrogance is sort of a dead card already. So I better draw a land. But if I can get the Wardens online, things start to look better. Fetid Imp isn't really that scary. Uh-oh! God, I play 18 lands and this just keeps happening. Land! Oh yes. So we can get the Wardens online. And then make their way with Wild Instincts. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see what kind of threat he presents now. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty good. Should I block here? And then try to block him with Warden. Just to stop him from getting Renown. But I can still deal with him with Wild Instincts. So I'm just gonna take it. But now I'm really gambling on the fact that I'm gonna draw a land in 2 turns. But I only have a 25% chance of missing. So that's what I'm gonna do. But it's gonna be painful. That will help. Attack. Didn't draw the land. Wardens. And now I really need to draw the land. So I can do the Wild Instincts trick. Gonna take 4 again. Or 6 even. Because of Wild Instincts. Are you really gonna keep the mana open? 0-6 defender. That I did not think about. I get the land, so what's my strong play here? The Death Touch guy? Or do I just make sure I get rid of him? No, I think Death Touch guy because he has to deal with that. And I'll happily block the Scab Clan Berserker. And now I can use the Knight. Or the Wild Instincts. Of course we're getting close to Mage-Ring Responder. But I can deal with that with Tragic Arrogance. Oh, he doesn't attack. If he doesn't attack into this board, I think I should develop. So I will play the Knight, get the land, get closer to Sentinel. And play the Vial. Now Uraga Invocation will really hurt. That hurts too. But I think if I draw a land, it's Uraga Invocation now. It's getting to be the perfect spot for that. Okay, I'm sure he has something at the end of my turn now. No? What the hell happened there? How could he not have a play last turn? Were they all combat tricks? Okay, now we are facing a pretty complicated turn. Do I just deploy stuff for my giant invocation? So just play Topan Freeblade, Citadel Castellan. Setting up the invocation. I don't have reach, so he should be beating down with the imp. But he needs it for defense, of course. Yeah, I think Uraga Invocation will be a super big blowout here. He might have that burn spell, but if he had, he should have attacked with the imp. Wild Instincts, Elvish Visionary for the imp. Swing with everything. Use the Vial on the Scab Clan Berserker. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. He dies. One land left to Mage-Ring Responder. Yeah, that doesn't make a difference, does it? Okay, he will need to block with 1-1. Land! No! Okay, the line was Wild Instincts. I think I just need to set up, because next turn I can cast the Invocation. Am I gonna burn the vial here just to make sure he doesn't attack? There is no way the Berserker can survive. I think I should use it here, actually. That might be a tell. So use it on the Fetid Imp. No. I use it on that guy. I think I want Fetid Imp to attack. And now we go. That's an ideal case for Uraga Invocation, isn't it? So his Guardian lives, but nothing else. He kills one of my guys. And he takes like 4 damage. Kills the Free Blade. I still wipe his board except the Guardian. And he gets my best creature. And then I play Sentinel and win. Not getting renowned here. Actually not getting through with anything. I lose one guy, he loses everything but the Guardian. Okay, now I lose one more guy, but that guy still dies. So that's a pretty good spot to be in, I think. As I do have a handful of goodies. Yep. Looks good to me. He left my draw a card guy. So let's see what he does. Mage-Ringer Responder is still a major problem. That guy is not a problem. Please get rid of your Mage-Ringer Responder. Oh, he did it on me. That's interesting. It's not like I have an attack here now, but... Or do I? No, I don't. But I have that. The chance that he actually draws removal is extremely slim. How fast to the ultimate? 4 turns. Should I go for the 4/4? Okay, let's do this. This must be really sad. Okay, we flip. We do play the 4/4. We can't kill return centaur. We can kill it with the 4/4. So that's what we do. 4/4 online. This has 1 loyalty. Wild instincts like that. And swing with the team. Why didn't he block the renowned guy? That seems to be a mistake. Okay, I feel quite confident here. And Tragic Arrogance is doing nothing, but it's a pretty nice reassurance. Wow. Okay, so let's look at the card. Wild Instincts. Is that what we want? I think we just want to play the Sentinel of the Eternal Watch. So I think we're just attacking here, playing Sentinel. We have 8 mana. And that should be it. What happened to... Did I overpay? Oh, I misclicked. Oh, misclick. Wow. Okay, I keep the renowned guy. Like that. That was pretty horrible. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Yeah, wanna make it exciting. I don't think he can come back anyway. I would recurl keep. Guardian Automaton. Okay, this got more exciting than it was supposed to be. But I can still just draw a card. Okay, I have double Enshrouding Mist. And now I play. That's why you should click on the card first, right? Yes, that's really absolutely why. I think that's what he said as well. So now we're tapping down the Abbot, I think. Or why would we tap the Abbot? We tap the Guardian Automaton. And we Wild Instincts the... Yeah, that's what we do. Okay, no more stupid mistakes. Here we go. Wild Instincts. I'm gonna put the 4/4 into play. Wow, Tragic Arrogance. That was Tragic Arrogance, wasn't that exactly what it was? Oh my god. Oh, yikes. Oh, glad to keep you excited. This was... wow. Okay, still end up 2-1. I am staying in the seals, people, next week. There will be sealed deck. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGatheringStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, MagicGatheringStrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and CardHoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.